All right. Well, welcome all and thank you for attending August First Friday at the Upland Chamber of Commerce First Friday breakfast. And always remember, it's never a gamble when you bet on yourself. That is our theme this year, and it goes right along with what's going on in our world. So we're recording today's meeting, and you can look for our recording on the Upland Chamber YouTube channel called August First Friday, sponsored by San Bernardino Symphony. Wonderful. I'm going to remind everybody to use the Shop Upland app. We have over 163 offers being offered and over 300 businesses listed on the app. That's wonderful. We launched a new campaign with the City of Upland to get consumers to start their holiday shopping already. We're going to do holiday shopping in the summer. Buy local in Upland. So check it out by texting Upland to 63975, and please follow Shop Upland on our social media accounts. I want to recognize all of our board of directors and ambassadors who are meeting behind the scenes. So if we can get you all to wave, please, so we know who you are. Amy, wave your hand. There you go. You can see, oh, there's Andy. Gotcha. And all you ambassadors, thank you. We have free business marketing video for all members on the Chamber website. Please send us your video, but it must be linked to your YouTube. It has to have a YouTube link on it. So that's a great thing. And do not forget, we have business awards. We're doing that at our annual installation, which is now October 27th. And you can vote for small business of the year, that's under 25 employees, large business of the year, that's over 25 employees, nonprofit of the year, and then business person of the year. And as, and I'm sure Amy can tell you, and being our business person of the year last year, and we're the small business of the year, it is really an honor to be nominated, but it's so great when you do get that title. So please, anybody that knows of a small business, large business, nonprofit, please do that. And I would like to recognize, we've got Mayor Stone here today. So I'd like to say hello and welcome. Thank you for attending. And remember, with those small businesses or the business awards, you're going to get an email every Tuesday. It goes out from the chamber. You just have to click on that link. I'm sorry, Debbie, I forgot to introduce you, and I wanted to get that in before I forgot again.
And then just also a quick reminder, our deadline for turning in those nominations is August the 10th. So that's right around the corner, everybody.
Thank you, Terry, very much. Appreciate
it. And then, Dory, I sent you a text message.
Oh, well, my phone does not ding, so just an FYI. Let's see. All right, Terry, back to you. We're doing the advocacy report.
Well, before we start there, I just wanted to also recognize from Supervisor Hackman's office, we have Suzette Dang here today. Welcome, Suzette. It's been a while since we've seen you. We're excited. And I don't know if any other legislative reps have hopped on the screen, but we wanted to welcome all of you for attending. And our advocacy right now is so important. Today, myself and Peggy are going to be attending our meeting with our IECA legislative group, which is all the Inland Empire Chambers of Commerce, and it goes way out into the desert. And we all are one strong voice, so we're fighting to keep our businesses open, and there's all kinds of things going on behind the scenes. I just wanted to make sure that everybody also knew that we do meet monthly, and we are on Zoom, and our meetings have been hot. And this month we have a special speaker, which is actually going to be our San Antonio Hospital. And so obviously we're talking about COVID and what are the real numbers. So these are the things that we want to know. And then by having our hospital actually a part of us that day, we will find out that information firsthand. And so we do send out email links. Just click the link. It does have the ID number for the meeting. You can just join us if you didn't register, but hopefully we see you all on the 13th at 8 a.m. Back to you, Dory.
Thank you very much, Terry. Now I will introduce our Chairman Circle members. And if you're not aware what Chairman Circle is, that's an investment into your business, partnering with the Chamber. Right now, it's normally what I do say is you can use that $1,500 commitment for any events that we have, but do not despair if you're thinking, oh, why would I do that? We are going to be having some events. There are sponsorship opportunities, and we are getting very creative. So I would like to announce our Chairman Circle members and just thank you so much for continuing in Chairman Circle. We've got Casa Colina Hospital and Centers for Healthcare, Holiday Rock, Vertec Industries, Doubletree by Hilton Claremont, Assistance Insurance Agency, Inland Productivity Solutions, I know Eric's here, Moga Law Firm, Ontario International Airport, Care for Women's Medical Group, La Via Bella at San Antonio, Wright Family Trust, the Wright Family Trust is the one sponsoring our One Club golf tournament. So there you go. There's that sponsorship right there.
Sherman Circle. Even golf is Sherman Circle.
So Chino Commercial Bank, Cornerstone Commercial and Personal Insurance Services, Langwasser and Company, Inc., CPAs, Cutting Edge Builders, Family Foot Center Podiatry Center, Upland Autocraft, Carden Arbor View School, Upland Collision Craft, Sinorama, Ontario. I did see David here. Right at Home In-Home Care, Dan's here too. Homebridge Financial Services, not sure if I saw the Powers. Banner Bank, I did see Cheryl. Kessler Allaire Insurance, American Financial Network, Amy, there you are. Main Street Garage, The Image Emporium, David Garthwaite, I think he's here, I'm not sure. Hopper's Office Furniture, I saw Mark. Southern California Edison, Inland Valley Recovery Services, Verve Weight Loss and Laser Aesthetics, Red Hill Plaza, the Fairplex, and Bridge Development Partners. Thank you so much for being Chairman Circle. Anyone interested, contact the Chamber office. So today, we're going to move on now to our sponsor. The sponsor today is San Bernardino Symphony, and today we have Dr. Ann Aviricel, the Executive Director of the San Bernardino Symphony Orchestra. They have a presentation they would like us to view.
So what we're going to be talking about today, and first I want to thank our wonderful, amazing board member, Lloyd Garrison, Upland Chamber Ambassador Extraordinaire. He talks about the Chamber all the time, brings Chamber people to our concerts, and we love him. Would like to thank Lloyd for setting this up. He is amazing. If you haven't been to his lectures, he's amazing. He knows everything about everything, and he makes the best lemon meringue pie ever. And I could just do the whole presentation on that. But instead, let's talk about your San Bernardino Symphony Orchestra. We are your local professional orchestra. And we were founded in 1929 by a 15-year-old who bet on himself, like people in Upland do, and ended up to becoming an internationally renowned conductor and community leader. The Sun newspaper was within the Guthrie family. So Jimmy was a great guy. He believed that communities that had access to the arts were more likely to be thriving and vital places. And for 92 years, his dream has been a reality. We are currently led by Maestro Anthony Parther. He is our music director and conductor that we hired after an exhaustive 2-year search. I'd like you to meet the maestro, so I'm going to switch over real quick to our website. And you can hear a quick message from him. He is just a doll, and I can't portray how terrific he is. So hopefully this will work.
Hello, everyone. I just wanted to take a moment at the top of this message to thank you for what has resulted in an unforgettable and truly remarkable inaugural season for me as your music director here with the San Bernardino Symphony Orchestra. I've taken the last few days to really re-examine and reflect upon this first season that we've shared together, beginning with that epic Carmina Burana and moving into the collaborations that we've had with Jennifer Holliday, Broadway icon, and the legendary American cellist Lynn Harrell, moving over to the tribute that we had for civil rights icon Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and our side-by-side with our friends at Cirque de la Symphony, our educational concerts, and everything in between that has resulted in an incredible first season together. We have shattered all of our box office records, and we're seeing the largest crowds in the history of this organization. And this could not be done without your support. So I thank you, and we look forward to continuing this energy into next season. I want you to stay in touch with us via our website, www.sanbernardinosymphony.org, to keep up with the latest news as we plan our return to the California Theater as soon as we possibly can, as soon as it's safe for our audience and for our orchestra to do so. I can't stress how much we all miss making live, beautiful, powerful, uplifting music for all of you, and I can't wait to see you all very soon. Thank you so much.
Well, that's our maestro. He is an absolute doll, and he was the #1 choice of our musicians because he's also a amazing bassoonist and well regarded in the music industry. So that's our maestro. Let's tell you real quick a couple of things about what we do. You saw some of our concerts ongoing at the California Theater. This is also the front of the California Theater. We hold 6 subscription concerts there each year. We hope to begin ours in February of 2021, all things willing. We also do community performances and contract performances throughout the region. That allows us to upload or fulfill our commitment to the community for accessible music, because usually those are provided free to the community. In our 92nd season, which, as I said, I hope will happen in February, we will offer 6 concerts. We're going to open with a Romeo and Juliet versus West Side Story. So you've got a really interesting kind of juxtaposition of 2 iconic concerts. And we also will be doing an August 2021, to think what year or will we be in, concert, which will be all American music, Latin American music in October of 21. In December of 21, we've got a holiday concert. We're going to play some Strauss, some Ravel, and some David Archuleta, because you got to mix it up. And if you remember American Idol, you remember David Archuleta. He is adorable, and he's performed with us in the past. We also have 2 foundational classical concerts, including one Sunday matinee at which the maestro will play his bassoon on the Mozart bassoon concerto. It's rarely played because it's very hard. He's going to conduct at the same time, and that's going to be fun to watch on its own. And then we're going to also play Mozart's Mozart's Requiem and Beethoven's Fourth, along with the Las Robles Master Chorale, who are also quite amazing. So we have a great season coming up. We hope we'll be able to bring it to you on time. A couple of other things we do at the Symphony. We have a music enrichment program in which we provide, we visit every 3rd grade classroom and introduce the instruments of the orchestra, because the kids in the San Bernardino City Unified District can study music from 4th through 12th grade. So we do that intro to the instruments that they might be studying. We also do master classes for the more senior students, like you're seeing here on the picture, and workshops all year round. We have a teen volunteer program since 1984 called Symphony Debs and Red Ties. And these are the young people that you see helping out at concerts, getting you where you need to go, assisting folks from their cars at the curb, all of those nice things. There's a group of them from last year, and they are on the steps inside the California Theater if you haven't been there before. And we do 2 free concerts for the schools every year. About 3,450 students participate for free. There's districts get them there, and we provide the pre-concert educational materials, post-concert materials, and the concert, of course. We bring out students from, thanks to Mr. Garrison, from the Upland Unified School District and also from the San Bernardino Unified School District. So that's a wonderful thing that we're very honored to be able to do for the local youth. We also run the Guthrie Music a rental library. It's well over 5,000 pieces of music that we offer for rental very inexpensively. Particularly right now, we're just about to go into a program where we will have all of the music that is not copyright protected available to the schools at just like 35 bucks. They can get the whole thing on rental, so that they can have access to the music that they may be wanting to play in the coming year. Often they don't have access to all of the pieces. So we're excited about offering that to the community during this difficult time. Our tickets, like I said, will go on sale soon. As soon as we know what we can do. We do not own the hall we perform in, we rent it. So we have to go under all of the appropriate rules, and we plan to do that so that everyone can be safe when they come on back. I would hope that Perhaps you would check out our website. You can watch that video again of the maestro. It's right there on the homepage. And you can also follow us on all sorts of social media or give us a call at 909-381-5388 if you ever want to chat about anything that's going on at the symphony. Buy local in Upland, but everything's local online. So visit us at sanbernardinosymphony.org. Thank you for your time today. I hope I kept within the time parameters. Any questions? Well, good. Thank you very much.
That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait till February.
Yeah, we seriously have some amazing concerts. I mean, I know that a lot of people, when you think about a symphony orchestra concert, the first thing you think is, do I want to do that? Or should I have a COVID swab stuffed up my nose? I know that that's what people think. It's pins in your eyes. It's I'm going to die. It's so boring. Oh, no. It is not. Did you not see there were people hanging from the ceilings that we performed with Jennifer Holliday? She just, I mean, doing all sorts of interesting things. We really try to make these interesting and fun so that people understand what is available to them locally and through orchestral music. We don't think about orchestral music all the time, and you know, it's something that is really amazing that we have so local. It's a completely professional orchestra. You'll see our people all the time on TV. If you're at a movie and there's music in that movie, if we can ever go to a movie again, you will be hearing our orchestra perform, because that is how they make the majority of their money, is doing movie soundtracks and things like that. So there you go.
Have they been able to look at doing an outdoor concert where they can spread not only the musicians, but all the people that are coming to watch?
Well, we would need a space that's large enough to be able to do that. And they just came up with what we are allowed to do in terms of separating the players. So right now we have to have plexiglass between everybody. They have to be facing in the same direction. We haven't really actualized what that's going to look like yet. And we also need funders for that, because there's an area where people can gather and sit in a safe way right now. So we're waiting for somebody to come forward and say, you know what, I have an extra 100,000 and I think you should do a concert, because that's the average cost of a concert that we put on, is about $100,000. Now tickets are about a third of that. So we have to do everything else through sponsorships and stuff. So, and that's very typical for our industry. So we're working on doing what we can. It's probably going to be smaller groups of musicians, but we really don't want to do smaller groups of musicians because we want to employ all the musicians and their contractors. So it's been a challenging time for us, but we are moving forward. We have great investments and wonderful leadership like Mr. Garrison to make sure that we're on the straight and narrow all the time.
Have you thought about doing virtual concerts?
Well, we can do a virtual concert, but we have to pay the musicians at full rate. So we need somebody to come forward and say, here's $100,000. So if anyone on this call would like to be the sponsor of the next virtual San Bernardino Symphony Orchestra performance, we are all over that. We've even talked to our musicians about, would you like to do living room concerts, you and a couple of friends, or however you want to do that? Would you like to do those virtually? But the union stepped in and said, no, you have to pay them full rate. So we need sponsors for things, and we probably need to talk to the union, but we'll figure out what happens, you know. So everybody's in the same boat as us.
Through the Shop Upland program, we have software available to enable you to do that. If you ever get to that point, you can contact me and we can maybe help you out with that.
Thank you. Now we've got, I appreciate that very much, to get onto your platform. We've got some great videographers. We do a lot of work with KVCR and PBS there at every one of our concerts to make sure that folks can get a snippet, but they cannot have more than 2 minutes without having to, us having to compensate them fully for that. So I know they would like to get paid. It's just a union thing right now.
Dory, back to you.
Thank you, Ann.
Thank you.
Can you unmute, Dory?
Versus, who was it? West Side Story versus,
Romeo
was
and
just
Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet.
yes. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
what
because
is
it's the
that?
same thing. It's the same thing. So we're going to do Gershwin and Tchaikovsky.
Yeah,
It's so cool. Yeah.
it sounds really good. So thank you very much. So now I'd like to introduce the directors of the ambassador team. We've got Matt Reynoso from Heartland Payment Systems and Vincent Roldan, Golden One Credit Union, the co-director of this year's ambassador team. Take it away.
I just want to give a quick shout out to our ambassador of the month, Mr. Anis Ahmed from the Ahmed team, Coldwell Banker, Blackstone Realty. Great job, Anis.
Oh, okay. So I'd like to announce the new members that joined the Upland Chamber this month. We have Paulette in paint, and that is Brittany's parents there, Vincent and Brandy. Welcome. We have John Elway Crown Toyota in Ontario, Danny Zendejas, and Lily Cheek, Consignment Boutique, and that's Marisol Segura. Welcome to the chamber.
All right.
We all joined the chamber at some point because we love our community, we love Upland, and it's very important that we need to support and be a part of the community, and that's a big part of how the Upland Chamber has been so great. So I definitely want to encourage everybody to think of a business chamber member and try to do business with somebody, try to have a conversation with a business chamber member, and let's be stronger together. So feel free to use the Upland Chamber website and find a chamber member to have a conversation with. And if we all do that, we will definitely be a lot stronger together.
Thank you, guys. I wanted to go ahead and announce our renewing members. And again, I really appreciate it. You guys are sticking through us during these COVID times, and we're all getting together and making our businesses that much stronger. So a shout out and thank you to Always Travel, Jack, Baseline Carpet, Mike, and Mike is so busy right now. He's not even able to meet with us because he's so busy cleaning carpet. So awesome. And then we also have Casa of San Bernardino County, Diane Smyers, Red Hill Plaza, Mark L. Tyne, Lopez Mobile Notary, Ben Lopez. We have the Cooper Regional Historic Museum, Ken Myers, Creative Gift Basket Services, Vivian. I see Vivian here. Thank you, Vivian. We have Deborah's Bridal, Golden One Credit Union, Vincent, Main Street Garage, John Tarrant, Massage Envy, Gary Ray, Serve Pro of Upland, Abby, Somerset Escrow, Sport Clips, and Uptown Avenue, which is Amos. So again, thank you all in renewing the chamber. And I just wanted to remind everybody that we do have 2 grants out there. One grant is being put on through SB County, which is the partnership grant for $2,500. They still have some of those available. And also our City of Upland now has a grant that's available. So if you are a city business with under 50 employees, please check out their website. We have sent out a couple email blasts and still look for those 2 that have that link directly to their program. Back to you, Dory.
Perfect, thank you. And just to piggyback on what Vincent and Matt were saying about using chamber members, it's very important that we do, especially right now. But I got a call out of the blue yesterday, and I had met a gal a few times at a chamber breakfast. She's not part of the business anymore, that's part of the chamber, but her dad needs insurance. So she remembered meeting me, went to the Upland Chamber website and found me. So it is, you never know who you're gonna meet at a networking event or whatever, but I appreciated that. So make sure all your information is updated on the Upland Chamber website. So next, I would like to say our announcements, and I don't have any of my flyers. So Terry, if you have the flyers while I'm saying it.
Well, the first flyer is actually above my head.
Okay, so we've got the One Club Golf Challenge coming up on Monday, September 14th at Upland Hills Country Club. It's only $99 a golfer. We have set tee times for the foursomes, And it comes with lunch from 1906 Inc., who is on the premises right there at Upland Hills. We have prizes for the first place and the last place team. I think I'm going to sign up, last place team. So show your support for the Chamber fundraiser, and let's get outdoors and be COVID compliant and do some golfing. The next is our installation celebration and business awards, and that's going to be held at La Via Bella. You do want to attend this high roller event, because that's what we're marketing it as. Celebrate our new board of directors and find out who won Ambassador of the Year. Business of the Year, it's like I said, for small, large, nonprofit, and this is a high roller dress up event. So we are doing it outside with table assignments, so it's all COVID compliant, and it's like an outdoor dining experience. So register online or look for the email link, and that date is Tuesday, October 27th. And we probably will have some shenanigans going on, knowing me. So,
COVID, we got face mask on.
well, it'll be COVID compliant shenanigans, but still shenanigans. So anybody who likes shenanigans, come on down. August 27th, we have our virtual luncheon on Zoom at 11 a.m. and that is sponsored by Insurance Agency de Aragon with special guest speaker from the U.S. Department of Labor, Wage, and Hour Division. Make sure you register in advance to get your business name on that networking list. So anyway, yes, I will just reiterate what Terry said. Thank you so much for attending. Appreciate it. Closing thoughts. I know we've been doing them, so I've been trying to kind of keep it with our theme, but whenever I look up gambling quotes, it's all, do you have a gambling addiction? All of that. So I'm not going to do any quotes with gambling. So this is one that I did find. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. You must do the thing you think you cannot do. And that is taking a gamble on yourself, in my opinion. So just thank you very much for attending. I got my play out music going. So I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I hope you had a great time. So.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Have an amazing weekend.